A lot of these guys who were like once upon a time big time gangsters, enforcers, robbers, career criminals, they've done a bit of time and they're now out in the open world. Some of them are IPPs and they're making quite a bit of money and getting a bit of interest from telling the stories of past crimes, and glamorizing it to an extent. They're trying to teach people the right road, but there's a bit of interest in these kind of stories about craziness and running around, shooting this guy, going to this bank, robbing that bank. There's a bit of interest, and some kind of films are quite interesting. I haven't got any of them glamorous stories, or maybe that's a good thing. It is a good thing, obviously, but I haven't got stories like that. But I've got a story about when I got robbed at the post office. Yeah, not me robbing a post office. I'm the poor bastard who got robbed at the post office, and I can't sleep. I've been laying in bed, and for some reason I can't sleep tonight. So got up. I've had a cup of hot chocolate and stuff, and yeah, I thought I'd tell that story about when I got robbed at post office, and it was 2008. Yeah, I believe, and it's going back. So it's going back a while, and it were in the days where you used to get gyros. Right, I were on the job seekers, and used to get gyros, and I didn't get any money for a while. I'd been sanctioned or some garbage. I just didn't answer sick notes and or whatever I was doing at the time. I can't even remember. And I had money anyway, so we're all right. You know what I mean? And then I got this. I sorted it out, and then I got a frigging gyro through, and it was for 750 quid, right? So I went to the post office to cash this gyro, 750 quid. There was a young Asian lad in there who I'd seen once before. I didn't particularly like him, I had a slight bit of banter, but I wasn't a big fan, there was a bit something about him I didn't trust majorly, but I thought it's just me being paranoid, you know what I mean? But anyway, first time I saw him, we were alright. The second time, it was him that cashed the gyro and then he just counted the money out, blah blah blah. Thought fair enough, got my money, cool, walked off. Counted it really fast, yeah. This is where every time I got at even the bank and everywhere now, people count the money out. I fucking check it and I count it before I leave. Yeah, and I always get the right change and everything. You know what I mean? I've pulled countless people up who've tried to underchange me, shortchange me. But yeah, this time I didn't. This was like the first time I got ripped off with that kind of thing, and he counted it out really fast. He was like 750 quid, and he was like 600, 500, just really fast. It's like what the fuck? He was like, what the? You just buy it, when they're doing it like that. I just bought it. I shouldn't have done, but I just thought it's post office. He won't be doing it like that. And there, I got 700 quid, put it in my pocket. Off I went on my merry way. Walked home. I got halfway home and I checked some money. I think I checked it. So it must have been something in my mind subconsciously, I counted it, and there was 650. They were bang on 100 short, not like 80 quid short, something like that, just 100 short. So I thought, this is weird, isn't it? I went back thinking, well, I don't want to go down on the queues, all guns blazing. So I went walking back to check. I was checking around to see if I dropped something, and I hadn't. So I went in to the post office. The old guy who worked there, the boss, he were there. The young Asian lad were there. The lass were there who worked there as well. I just said, right, I was in here about half an hour ago. I got 750 out, and you give me 650, mate. He's like, "Oh, I count down in front of you." I said, no, you give me 650. He said, you can't, I count down in front of you. You must have dropped it or something. I said, no, I definitely, I've never dropped money before, and I'm not starting to drop money now, mate. Yeah. So you give me fucking 650 when you should have given me 750. Then the old guy jumped in and said, whoa, calm down, mate, and all this shit. I said, look, this guy's shortchanged me, I've been coming in here, I've come in here loads of times, you've never shortchanged me, that lass has never shortchanged me, this guy's new, suddenly I've got served by him and I'm 100 quid down. So the old guy just said, right, ring up and we'll know if the frigging takings are up, yeah, this bullshit. They'll know, if the takings are up, they'll know that he's shortchanged me, some bullshit like that. So we're thinking, no you won't, because he's fucking put it in his pocket, the takings ain't going to be up. Because he has drawn 750 quid out and put fucking 100 in his pocket and give me 650. Yeah, that happened. And what could I do? I left. I rang up again. I was quite a little bit aggressive, but I went over because I liked the old guy, but the young lad was a fucking little prick. If I was Tony Soprano, I'd have got him and fucking tortured him for this, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe not, it's a bit extreme. But it was a bit like, cocky little bastard, I couldn't stand him. And I went home, rang up again, kicking off a little bit. Just talked to the old guy, and he was like apologetic. He was a nice old guy, that's the thing. The old Asian guy worked there, good lad. But yeah, we dealt with that. And where am I even going with this? No, right. Yeah, the checks are takings, that was it, yeah. Fucking takings, and the 100 quid up. That's it. That's what I'm getting with it. I'm having a bit of mind freeze, I'm getting old, mate. So the 100 quid up. So he must have given it right change, supposedly. It's a lot of bullshit. They sent me a fucking apologetic letter and blah blah blah. I rang the post office, complained about it, got some apologetic letter. Then it came to casting the next gyro. I thought, I cannot fucking go in there, mate. Yeah, I genuinely could not go in there because I'm a temper. I just thought, I cannot go in there. I could go in there with good intention, get some money out, but I'd see that little shit if he were there, and I'd just get fucking wound up. I thought, I'm not putting myself through that situation and kicking off and blah blah blah. Maybe I should have done, maybe I shouldn't have done. No, because I just got into trouble and thought I just didn't do it, So I avoided that, and I sent my girlfriend to fucking cash the gyro, which is maybe a slight coward move, but I was doing it not because I was fucking scared of the little shit. I'd have fucking killed him, but it was just because I just thought, I'm not putting myself in a situation where I was going to get worked up, So I didn't. And, yeah, it's quite sad. So yeah, always count your change. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And what else is that? I've caught so many people when I used to live in Beeston. I used to go to this shop near Tommy Wass pub, right? And there was this guy in there who was a bit cocky as well, and he shortchanged me once. I pulled him up. I counted the change. I said, "Well, you're short." He corrected it. Then he did it another time, right? When I was in a bit of a rush, so I got this change. I didn't have time to count it because I was literally in a massive rush. And I set off, and then I counted it when I was fucking halfway down somewhere else. And he'd done it again. It wasn't a lot. It was like 70p or something. But I just thought, I counted, added up what I got, and it was 70p fucking overcharge, or maybe £1 or some bullshit. And yeah, with him, I just got fucking worked up, and I just went in the shop and just took a kind of Red Bull up and just said, right, you fucking overcharged me, so I'm not paying for this, and just walked out with it. And what else happened? Oh yeah, locally, this is the other thing. Locally, right, just where I live now, it'll be about 3 times, I believe. Right, once I went to this, there's a place called Budgeons, and it's in Dewsbury, near the hospital, and it's a 24-hour place. So in general, you're getting people pissed out of their head going in there. So yeah, they probably overcharge galore up there, don't they? Because why wouldn't they? People are pissed, they don't know what they're doing, and they're getting charged a lot. And I remember once, right, I'd gone to meet, I met a neighbour of mine, Claire, a brother, I believe, and her new boyfriend, Harry, were called, and I met him, and he was a nice lad. He just won on the bookies, won quite a lot of money. And we all got a taxi and went to Budgeons to get some more beers, to go back to Claire's to have some more beers, yeah. And I was getting beers, and they were like saying, "Oh no, let me get it, Is that you were Irish, yeah? Can't do an Irish accent." And I'm like, "What you get? Why?" And he said, "No, I wanted the bookies. I want to get you it." And so I thought, fair enough, mate. I'll pay for taxi, so I let him get my drink. Anyway, when it came to him getting charged, the guy came out with some fucking outrageous price, right? And he just paid it. I was thinking, he hadn't bought fucking Africa, you know what I mean? He hadn't just bought a country, but he just paid it. And when I went in there by myself, I thought, I'm gonna fucking add up everything that I get, and I did. And guess what? Yeah, they tried to overcharge me. That's what I'm getting it. But it wasn't loads, because I didn't get loads, but it was like 2-3 quid over, and pulled him up on it. And then he was trying to argue against it at the beginning, and he gave me a receipt and that. I said, no, that's that. Oh, no, sorry, mate. And then we corrected it, and I got the right change. But then the same frigging guy, after I'd pulled him up again, right, I went in again, and he did it again, fucking overcharged me again, and I had to pull him up, and the same thing, he didn't just accept it when you first confront him about it. He's trying to act like, you're wrong, you know what I mean? Then pulled him up and give me, oh yeah, I see, oh sorry, mate, and gives me the right change, and it's just like, is he going to do it again next time I go in? It's like, fucking hell, man. This guy really does keep trying, doesn't he? But, like I say, most people go in there pissed out though. Yeah, another shopping beast and did the same thing. Went in there, and they tried to charge me a ridiculous fortune for some cans. And like, whoa, hold her up. I had to argue with her. I was fucking fuming, but for some reason that time I was angry and my heart was beating fast, which is a bit weird. I don't normally get like that. But this woman fucking wound me up, and I was getting fucking palpitations. I was like so angry, I was like fucking teeth were going. And like I was trying to stay calm and that, but it was like quite embarrassing, that one. I was like in Beeston, I was nervous, but it was more. I was trying to keep calm and control my fucking rage, for the situation. Weird, man. But yeah, that post office one is the worst one. So always count your money. That's the lesson of these stories, right? Even when you go into a bank, count your money. That's what I do. When they count the money out so fast that you can't really keep on top of it yourself, then you count it before you leave. You don't just take it and trust them and leave. Count it, mate, because once you've left, that's it. Once you've left the building, or even in a shop, once you've left and you go back, then it's your word against theirs kind of thing. At the beginning, when you're in the bank or in the post office or in the shop, and the money's put there on the till, then it is they've got to, if they've ripped you off, you can pull them up on it. Once you've left, you can pull them up on it, but they might contend it like that frigging Pratt did. And yeah, I lost that £100, But yeah, that's just me, innit? I'm not the guy robbing the bank and anything. I'm the poor little bastard who gets fucking robbed in it. So I would, I just, what can you do about it? Not a lot, mate. Like I say, I'm not Tony Soprano, but I think if I were Tony Soprano, I'd have friggin' been waiting for him after work, with some boys, put him in a van, fucking drove him somewhere, tied him up, and fucking had a go at him and said, right, you need to fucking give me £100. In fact, give me £200. You robbed me £100. Give me another friggin' £100. But hey ho, he got away with it. But I'm sure he carried on doing that kind of thing, and the boss will have cottoned onto it. I mean, I never had to go back there anyway because I was moving at that time anyway. So there were only one more time when I got that gyro, and I thought, I'm not frigging going in there. I sent my girlfriend there, and then I were actually moving. It was like at that point I'd got a flat in Beeston, so I was in Armleu at that time. And I moved to Beeston and started getting ripped off again. I attempted to rip. I never got, as far as I know, I've never got ripped off again since then because I've been on top of the ball and counting. I guess if you're buying loads of stuff, it's not that easy, is it? But in general, I'm on the ball, and I add things up, and no one's pulling the wool over my eyes. You know what I mean? I don't think. If they have, they've got away with it because I hadn't noticed ever. But I noticed with that Pratt, and what did it do? Nothing. Just wound me up. So yeah, can't sleep. So just got up, had a cup of coffee, and that. I'll have another. Maybe I'll be able to sleep now. So the moral of this story is always count your change before you leave the post office, the bank, the garage, the shop. Don't wait till you've got home or halfway home and then count and think, oh shit, wait a minute, this guy's giving me £10 short or whatever the case may be. It's kind of too late then. It might not be, but it was too late for me once, wasn't it? And I don't want you to end up in that situation that I've ended up in. So just protect yourself, Protect yourself, count before.